This video will show the assembly process for your Champion log splitter. Allow an hour or more for assembly. Make sure to follow along in your operator's manual and always have someone to help you. This assembly process applies to Champion's 7-ton and 9-ton log splitter models. Set the shipping crate on a solid, flat surface and cut the shipping bands to access the unit. Locate all parts and hardware before beginning assembly, including beam, engine, wheels, cylinder and hydraulic hoses, support leg, ram bracket, wheel mount, clear oil hose, handle, and hardware kit. Step 1. Install the wheels. You will need a pair of needle nose pliers. Slide the wheel onto the axle. Place the washer and install the cotter pin through the axle and bend with pliers. Repeat this step for the other wheel. Step 2. Install the support leg. You will need two 14mm wrenches. Align the support leg with the mounting holes under the beam. Place the appropriate bolts through the holes on the support leg and beam, and secure with washers, lock washers, and nuts. Do not over-tighten. Step 3. Install the beam. You will need an 8mm Allen wrench. Align the 4 threaded blocks on the back of the beam over the 4 larger holes on the side of the wheel mount. Thread the appropriate bolt and washer under the wheel mount into the small blocks on the beam and tighten. Repeat these steps with the remaining bolts. Step 4. Install the engine. You will need a 13mm wrench. Align the 4 holes on the base of the engine with the 4 smaller holes on the wheel mount. The recoil side of the engine should point the same direction as the beam. Thread the appropriate bolt, washer, and lock washer through the bottom of the wheel mount into the engine and tighten. Repeat these steps with the remaining bolts. Step 5. Install the cylinder. You will need a 17mm wrench. Slide the cylinder pegs into the cylinder mounting slots on the top of the beam. Secure the cylinder plates with the appropriate bolts, lock washers, and washers, and tighten. Step 6. Install the ram bracket. You will need a 16mm and 17mm wrench. Slide the ram bracket over the rod on the cylinder and align the bolt holes. Insert the appropriate bolt through the ram bracket and cylinder rod, and secure with the lock nut, but do not over-tighten. Step 7. Install the handle. You will need a pair of needle nose pliers. Slide the handle into the tube bracket on the end of the beam and secure with the cotter pin. Step 8. Install the hydraulic hoses. First, remove the red shipping plug from the hydraulic pump. For the suction hose installation, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver. Using the provided hose clamps, connect one end of the clear oil hose to the hydraulic oil tank just beneath the beam. Then attach the other end to the pump inlet on the side of the pump, and make sure both clamps are securely tightened. For both black hydraulic hose installations, you will need a 27mm or adjustable wrench. Take the hose that is attached to the control valve outlet and connect the other end of the hose to the oil filter inlet. Ensure both ends of the hose are securely tightened. Take the hose that is attached to the control valve inlet and connect the other end of the hose to the pump outlet. Ensure both ends of the hose are securely tightened. Torque all black hydraulic hoses between 44 and 52 foot-pounds. Over-tightening can cause damage. Your log splitter does not ship with engine oil or hydraulic oil. Consult your operator's manual to get the correct amount and type of oil for your unit. Add hydraulic oil. Make sure the unit is on a flat, level surface and remove the dipstick from the oil tank. Add hydraulic oil to the unit, according to the steps in your operator's manual. Add engine oil. Follow the steps in your operator's manual to add the correct amount and appropriate type of engine oil to the engine. Your log splitter assembly is complete.